Lawsikho is India's one of the most popular and eminent websites for all legal education. With its CEO Ramanuj Mukherjee, the website grew much bigger in a very short span of time. Recently, Lawsikho conducted a webinar on how can busy professionals have a dating life, which was also live streamed on YouTube. The webinar was 1 hour 24-minute long, and all it talked about was sexist remarks and objectifying women as sex objects. Kshitij Shehrawat, the dating coach, told about a lot of his dating experiences from different dating apps and websites and how he treated women on all these dating platforms, while he also gave multiple sexist remarks on women and justified that women only get attracted to men who are into sports or get good grades or are masculine. Sehrawat simply just gave justification of a women's choices on the basis of his experience with women, while Ramanuj constantly focused on how to deal with women wanting to live a life they want openly. Ramanuj was badly trolled on the live stream on YouTube, while in the video, Kshitij can be seen trying to calm Ramanuj throughout. The part that is to be looked out the most in this webinar is that no women was there on the panel and just two typical and indecent men were spewing all their crap about women. The topic said dating a woman. While no women were involved during the webinar except for a few who joined the webinar in the end to ask questions.
हमें लगा था कि ये डेटिंग कोच के पास ऐसे कुछ टिप्स होगा, ऐसे कुछ सॉल्यूशंस होंगे जो दे पाएंगे और उसी हिसाब से हमने इसको अप्रोच किया था, क्योंकि हम लड़के को बोलते तो हैं कि आप मत करो ऐसे, आप तंग मत करो, हैरासमेंट मत करो, सब ठीक है, लेकिन फिर सही तरीके से क्या करना है वो भी तो बोलना जरूरी है। हमारा सिलेक्शन गलत हुआ डेटिंग एक्सपर्ट का, इस वजह से प्रॉब्लम हो गया।
One of the women, named as Avanti, joined the webinar at 1 hour and 14th minute and was pointing out the sexist remarks given by Kshitij and Ramanuj, while they were both trying to shut her and not let her speak.
You have come here to tell us what is sexist about this thing, and which is why
I would.
The fact that you're not letting me finish even one complete sentence is borderline.
Is that the only thing? Is that the only thing?
Amish is laughing. Look at Amish.
Thank you, Avanti. You had nothing to say about our content, which
No,
was
I had a lot, but you won't let me finish. Oh,
I'm
no.
waiting. I'm shut.
Avanti continuously questioned Ramanuj and Kshitij over the remarks they were giving on women in 1 hour long live webinar, and Ramanuj only focused on shutting Avanti's mouth instead of letting her speak like the other men who joined the webinar. The webinar was nothing but a complete session of objectifying women and giving remarks on how they are and what they want in a man and how a man can get laid with the women and the techniques that a man needs to know in order to sleep with her. In the end, Kshitij Shehrawat used a word called as field experience while saying that it is his field experience that has taught him a lot about women, which basically gives him the right to talk any crap about the opposite gender.
Whatever I say is from field experience. It's not about a theoretical place. All right.
Many people who joined the webinar were either doing nonsense on the live stream with their teddy bears in their hand and were continuously playing with their toys, and some were using cartoon pictures instead of their face. A fact to be noted here is that in the webinar, Ramanuj and Kshitij also talked about the boys' locker room incident while already knowing about the sensitiveness of the matter. However, the boys' locker room is a completely different incident. The incident of the boys' locker room happened out of filth in the minds of teenagers, and in this webinar, only mature and qualified people were talking. But the way these qualified so-called professionals talked only about the negatives of them and supported the problem named as misogynism, which already is a problem in the Indian society. After all that was happening during this webinar, people who were watching the live stream on YouTube were continuously commenting on the video and were pointing out Ramanuj and Kshitij for their filthy remarks.
लोगों ने एक वेबिनार किया था डेटिंग पे, राइट, 15 को। उसका क्या मकसद था?
आपने उसका ये देखा था, जो पोस्टर था और जो एजेंडा था, आपने देखा था?
सब कुछ देखा था सर, बिल्कुल सब कुछ देखा था।
मकसद ये था कि देखिए, अगर हम ये कॉन्टिन्यूसली देखते हैं कि जो प्रोफेशनल्स हैं उनको डेटिंग के बारे में थोड़ा बहुत सारा गलतफहमी है और देयर इज लॉट ऑफ सेक्सिज्म, देयर इज पीपल डू नॉट रिस्पेक्ट कंसेंट और ये सब कई प्रॉब्लम्स है। प्लस देयर इज आल्सो अनदर क्वेश्चन दैट डेटिंग के हाउ टू डू इट राइट, बिकॉज टाइम भी नहीं मिलता है, लोग बिजी है, तो कैसे करना है।
People who commented on the video also claimed that their comments were deleted by Lawsikho, as the comments were pointing out the filth of the webinar and Lawsikho itself. Later, Lawsikho also commented on the video and pinned it like an apology instead of deleting the video. Lately, Ramanuj also posted on Facebook an apology about the video and apologized for all the remarks he had given in the live session.
बहुत ऐसे शब्द इस्तेमाल किए गए जिसका महिलाओं ने उस वेबिनार के दौरान ही विरोध किया था।
ये हमारा
ये
हमारा हाँ वेबिनार के दौरान विरोध तो नहीं किया उन्होंने, लास्ट में विरोध कैसे करेंगे, हमने उनको बुलाया था, आप विरोध कीजिए, क्या आपको बोलना है। तो उस टाइम में हमारे से गलती ये हुआ था कि हम देखिए, मेरा जितना समझ में आया था मैंने काउंटर किया था उस टाइम पे, लेकिन हो सकता है कुछ कुछ चीजें मेरा समझ के बाहर था या कोई मेरा मॉडरेट करते टाइम कोई चीज मिस हो गया जो मुझे को एड्रेस करना चाहिए था, मैंने नहीं ठीक से एड्रेस कर पाया।
Another guy named as Abhyudaya Agrawal also posted an apology on his Facebook. While Ramanuj and Abhyudaya both posted apologies, the love guru Kshitij Sehrawat, who spewed a lot of shit about women and who spread misogynism to much of an extent possible, did not post any single apology as of yet on any of the social media platforms account that he is active on. Instead of supporting junks like Ramanuj and Kshitij, we must focus more on the goods of our society and not get indulged in the crap called gender biasness and sexism. Lawsikho, being a legal website talking about judiciary, must have not done anything in such a gruesome manner. Instead, they must have respected their profession at least while being the third pillar of democracy. Well, this is all we have for you today. Kindly like and share our video as much and do not support such sexist and misogynist people. Also, you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram for more legal updates.